Hey everyone, welcome. This is a video from Physical Therapy TV. In today's video we are going to talk about adhesive capsulitis, also known as frozen shoulder. So you might be wondering what is adhesive capsulitis? Well, surrounding your shoulder joint there is something that is called a capsule, which is made of, it's basically a structure made up of loose connective tissue, and it just connects the bony areas of the upper arm to the shoulder blade, and it's so this is made up of loose connective tissue. The slack in the capsule means that your joint is free to move in all directions, and it's basically just a supportive structure for your shoulder joint. Now, when you get adhesive capsulitis, what happens is that this soft tissue becomes inflamed and thickened, which usually can result in extreme pain and a loss of movement, as you may well be experiencing. So just putting these two pictures side by side, this tissue should be loose and very flexible, so that as you move your arm back and forth over your head, behind your back, rotate it out to out away from your body, should not be restrictive at all. Now, when it becomes inflamed, it becomes thick, it becomes scarred up. You can see the redness and the gray in the picture here, which is sort of trying to depict how inflamed and thick this joint capsule can become, and it literally freezes or locks down your shoulder joint. And when you try and stretch this out, because of that tightness and thickness in the joint capsule, that stretching pain results in you not being able to lift your arm at all. So there are a few symptoms to discuss as far as adhesive capsulitis, and that I've identified three phases. The first phase is the painful phase, or the freezing phase, and it can typically last from 2 to 9 months. The first symptoms is usually pain, and then stiffness and limitation in the movement gradually builds up over the preceding months. You typically have pain worse at night and when lying on your on the affected side. The second phase, or the frozen phase, would last typically from anywhere from 4 to 12 months. The pain gradually erases, but the stiffness and limitation in your motion, your shoulder movement, can still remain or even get worse. The muscles around your shoulder joint may atrophy, and you may lose strength as well. The last phase, or the thawing phase, is usually 5 to 24 months. Because we don't know exactly what causes this condition, there's some speculation if it could be posture, overuse, a combination of those, or just a gradual decline in the shoulder strength and the joint integrity due to aging. But the stiffness gradually goes, and the movement gradually returns in the last phase. So treatment. There are quite a few things that you can do. I'm a big advocate of physiotherapy or physical therapy. A good physiotherapist will use specific stretching and manipulation exercises to increase the range of motion of the shoulder joint, and also to strengthen your shoulder as you're going through the first painful two phases of the joint, and just help restore your movement. Cortisone injections have been proven to be very beneficial because it is very specific and local and can get to the area of pain and inflammation. Acupuncture, this speculation of it not working, but from experience and having dealt with patients with frozen shoulder or adhesive capsulitis, a lot of people believe in this, and I found it very helpful. Also, things like massage, heating pads, is something that will assist you. The good news about adhesive capsulitis is that typically there's no tear in the tendon, which is wonderful, and the shoulder typically does come back 100%. So here's just a sample of some of my favorite exercises. range of motion is very important. Because the shoulder is locked down, you got to do anything possible to maintain motion and avoid losing further movement. Pendulum exercises, going back and forth in each direction, starting with small circles, working your way up to larger circles, is a great way to keep the shoulder loose and mobile. And also, elastic band rows is a great exercise to work on the shoulder blade muscles. It pulls the shoulders back, frees up the shoulder joint, and this is one of my favorite exercises to give to patients who are struggling with shoulder pain, especially adhesive capsulitis. So we put together a free resource for you over at theshoulderreport.com. You can just click on the link below or visit our website at Physical Therapy TV to get access to this, and it will share with you some unique exercises and stretching you can do for your painful shoulder.